have this manual that you gave me, and that you give to people in your workshops, and there's a lot about gratitude there. So I would like to hear from you. If you have any particular exercise also to suggest people to practice gratitude. So can you share a bit?
Sure. Let me have a look at that handout. So one of the simple ways to practice gratitude is just to make a list of things you're grateful for. So start simple. Start with a list of 10 things, and it'll be great if you can dedicate a journal, which is your gratitude journal. It's a journal where you only write down happy things. Write down what's good in your life, write down what's amazing in your life.
We usually forget, no?
We do actually.
We have the list of all the things that are bad in our life.
Exactly. In fact, I want to tell you a little story about this. There was a lady getting married, and her mother came to her and gave her a bank passbook. What is this about? I've opened a new bank account for you. A bank account? But Mom, I already have a bank account. This is a special bank account. It's a joint account with you and your future husband. But Mom, why? Whenever something good happens in your life, I want you to make a deposit in this bank account. It's a bank account of happiness. Really? And she loves the idea. She tells her husband, they agree. And so from then on, whenever something positive happens, like for example, they go for a very nice honeymoon. So they make a deposit of, let's say, $100. And we went for a lovely honeymoon. And then after a while, he gets a new job. So they make a deposit of $50. I got a new job. Then after a while, they get their first house. Again, they make a deposit of $150. You got a new house. So like whenever something happy happens, they put a little deposit of whatever, a few dollars in there. Now 2, 3, 4 years go on, and at some point they forget about this bank account, they get busy with life. And after about 6, 7 years, they start having some misunderstandings and things get really bad. And one day she called up her mother and said, Mom, I don't think this relationship is working out. So Mom says, alright, I understand. And since we've created that bank account together, I think now you should close that bank account because you don't want to be with this person anymore. Yes Mom, tomorrow itself I'll go and close the bank account. So she goes, and she's standing in line to close the bank account. And as she's standing in line, she's just going through the bank passbook. And she's saying, went on honeymoon together, got the first job, got moved into the new house, had a child. And as she's reading it, her eyes fill with tears. And when it's time to close it, she can't do it. So she goes back and she gives the passbook to her husband. You go close the account. I can't close this account. So next day he goes to close the account. And then he comes back and he gives her back the passbook. He says, what happened? Did you close it? So look at it. So she opens it. And he's made a deposit of $1,000. And he said, the day I remembered how special our relationship is. And the idea here is that what you focus on expands. As long as you're focusing, like, you and I have a relationship. As long as you're focusing on what I like about you, what I appreciate about you, what you like about me, what you appreciate about me, our relationship goes really smoothly. But the moment the attention shifts, that I think Fran is actually quite arrogant. Fran is actually quite selfish. Fran actually doesn't respect people. If I start thinking like that regularly, then our relationship will start immediately deteriorating. In other words, what you focus on expands. So the idea of gratitude is to consciously shift your attention to what's good in your life, what's right in your life. National Geographic magazine has a mission statement, celebrating what's right with life. It's a magazine that no one ever throws away. You throw away all the other magazines, you never throw away National Geographic magazine. So the first one would be to make a list of gratitude. This is a really powerful one.